Hello, this is Yogeshwar 7000 again, and I'm back on my series on stories from the Puranas. And today we'll be talking about a very important Jyotirlinga called as Mallikarjuna Jyotirlinga. There are 12 Jyotirlingas, and it's believed by Hindus that Jyotirlingas are where Lord Shiva himself is present. Of course, there are lingas all over the world and universe, but the Jyotirlingas are considered to be places where there is a presence of Lord Shiva all the time. Not that at other places Lord Shiva is not present, but at other places the Shiva Linga is more like a symbolic representation of Shiva where he is worshipped, but actually at Jyotirlingas Lord Shiva is present. That's the belief, and that's the belief of the Hindus. So today we'll be talking about a very important Jyotirlinga known as Mallikarjuna Jyotirlinga, and this story is coming directly from the Puranas, so I will request you to have firm faith and belief in it. This is not fiction. So in our earlier videos, we did discuss about the competition between Ganesha and Kartikeya, and how Ganesha got married and how Kartikeya felt cheated. So just to give you a quick recap, both brothers Kartikeya and Ganesha wanted to get married, and so Shiva and Parvati asked both of them to go around the world, and whoever comes back to them first on Mount Kailasa will get married first. So Kartikeya went out to complete his journey around the world, and Ganesha, who was a little heavy and bulky and his vehicle was a mouse, knew that he could not win the race, so he circled around his parents for 7 times, worshipped them, and convinced them that going around the parents is like going around the world as per the ancient scriptures, as per the Vedas. And Shiva and Parvati got convinced. They got Ganesha married first, and when Kartikeya came back, he felt this was not fair to him. He was cheated. He saw that Ganesha already had been married, and Sage Kashyap has given 2 of his daughters in marriage to Lord Ganesha, and Ganesha, by the time Kartikeya came back, he realized that Ganesha not even got married, but he had 2 sons from his 2 wives. So Kartikeya felt cheated, and he felt that this was a very unfair deal to him, so he got angry with his parents and he left. Shiva and Parvati, he decided he would not stay with Shiva and Parvati any longer, and he left Mount Kailasa and found a new abode in Mount Krauncha, where he decided he's never going to marry and he's never going to stay with Shiva and Parvati any longer. However, Parvati, the mother, as you know, that mother's heart longs for the child, and she was miserable that her son had left her. So she sent the gods, the sages, the Gandharvas, the Apsaras. She tried everything. The sages, the Brahma Rishis, the Deva Rishi, Narada. She sent everybody, whatever she could do to convince her son to come back and live with them at Mount Kailasa. But Kartikeya was really upset, and he thought, it was not fair on the part of the parents to have Ganesha married first, although it was decided that whoever comes back first after circling around the world as per the rules of the competition would get married first. So he was very upset. He did not return, in spite of the fact that Parvati kept sending messengers to him and requesting him to come back and live with them again at Mount Kailasa. So Shiva and Parvati, as we've discussed in the earlier video, that Shiva would visit Kartikeya every 15 days and Parvati would visit Kartikeya every 15 days, and but Kartikeya would not let them get too close to them. So what they decided is that instead of living in Mount Kailasa, they would also start living, because Lord Shiva and Parvati can appear anywhere at the same time, meaning simultaneously. So other than Mount Kailasa, where their prime abode, they would also make their abode, which is a place close to where Lord Kartikeya was living, which was Mount Kroncha. And they started to live at a place that was about 6 miles away from where their son Kartikeya was living. So a Jyotirlinga is representative of Shiva there, and this Jyotirlinga is called Mallikarjuna, where Shiva and Parvati are always there, just as a symbol that they are very close to where their son is. So this place in modern day India is in the state of Andhra Pradesh, and it is a Jyotirlinga, and it is considered in high esteem by pilgrims or from people all around the world who come and visit and take their blessings from Lord Shiva and Parvati, who are always present there. So hopefully you enjoyed this story, which is coming directly from the Puranas. And in the meanwhile, I will recommend subscribe to my channel and check out my website. There is a link below, and I will see you with the continuation of stories from the Puranas very soon. Goodbye.